I saw my father slowly growing weaker, though no one else in our family seemed to notice. From a cheerful, active person, he began tiring after just a few steps, was sleepless for nights on end, and would sometimes sigh, "It feels like my body is draining of energy day by day." At the time, we just thought it was a normal part of aging. But then one morning, he collapsed right in the kitchen. It was not a stroke, nor any serious illness. The doctor simply said, his body's resistance is depleted and it can no longer absorb nutrients. What startled us was this. All this time, he had been eating fully, but it was how he ate that no longer suited his age. The truth is, after age 60, the body no longer processes food the same way. Foods that were once nutritious when you were younger can become useless or even cause fatigue. However, there are very simple, easy-to-find foods that, if used correctly, can restore vitality, improve sleep, and noticeably reduce fatigue in just a few weeks. In this video, you will discover 10 natural foods that can re-energize older adults, selected from the latest research and practical elder care experience. You will learn what to eat, when to eat it, and how to combine foods for optimal results, without needing expensive supplements or functional foods. If you are caring for parents, grandparents, or you yourself are passing age 60, do not skip the final food on this list. It could be the key to reclaiming your lost vitality before it is too late. Now let's begin with the very first food. Food 1, almond butter, rich in protein and healthy fats. Do you remember those mornings of the pish when just a cup of coffee and a slice of bread could start your day with excitement? But then a time comes when you realize you are eating the same, but you feel more tired. That is your body speaking up. It is time you need new fuel, or rather, the right kind of fuel for your age. And one of the most effective energy sources for people over 60 is almond butter. It sounds simple, but did you know? Just 2 small tablespoons of almond butter each morning can provide enough plant-based protein, healthy fats, and magnesium to gently start both your nervous system and muscles without causing fatigue. The interesting thing is, unlike sugar or coffee, almond butter doesn't create a spike and crash energy surge, but keeps you alert and steady for many hours. James, 68 years old from New Jersey, once shared, "I always felt tired in the morning, despite sleeping early, but since replacing pastries with 2 slices of brown bread with almond butter, I no longer need a second cup of coffee. I feel noticeably more alert, less unsteady, and no longer get dizzy whenever I stand up." The reason is this: almond butter provides monounsaturated fats, a type of fat extremely beneficial for the heart, memory, and blood sugar regulation. As we age, the pancreas and blood vessels no longer function as flexibly as before. Almond butter helps cushion those processes, keeping energy stable, not soaring then free-falling like fast-acting sugars. Another thing you should know, almond butter also contains magnesium, a mineral that many people over 60 are deficient in without knowing. Magnesium deficiency makes muscles tire easily, causes leg cramps at night, and makes you feel vaguely anxious. Adding a little almond butter to your diet means you are replenishing the stabilizer for your nervous system. You can start very gently. Spread almond butter on fresh apple slices or mix it into your morning oatmeal. No big changes needed. Just one small, timely adjustment is enough to make you feel like you are reclaiming control over your own energy. And the best part, this is a habit you can maintain every day without getting bored, without worrying about blood sugar. And the more you eat, the more your body remembers how to function smoothly like before. Food 2, organic hard-boiled eggs, providing B12 and choline. Have you ever had that feeling of standing in your familiar kitchen, but forgetting what you came for? Or perhaps while telling a story, you suddenly cannot recall the name of a close relative. Those signs make you worry. Is my memory truly declining? And you ask yourself, is there a way to help my brain stay sharp without medication? The good news is yes. And one of the simplest foods to do that is an organic hard-boiled egg. And at age 60 and beyond, the brain needs more than you might think, especially vitamin B12 and choline. These 2 nutrients are like a quiet maintenance crew for the nervous system, helping maintain memory, improve concentration, and prevent feelings of fogginess and confusion. And eggs, especially organic hard-boiled eggs, are the most abundant natural source of both. The story of Eleanor, 73 in Sacramento, is a very real example. She said, "I was so forgetful I had to post sticky notes all over my kitchen. My daughter suggested eating a hard-boiled egg each morning. I did it, not expecting much. But after just 3 weeks, I realized I remembered appointments better, and my mornings started much clearer. My head no longer felt so foggy." The reason is, vitamin B12 helps maintain the myelin sheath, the protective covering of nerve fibers. When B12 is deficient, information transmission in the brain becomes slow and tangled. And choline. It is the raw material for producing acetylcholine, a key neurotransmitter directly linked to memory and learning ability. Many studies show that older adults with sufficient choline intake have a significantly lower rate of cognitive decline. So why choose organic hard-boiled eggs? Because organic eggs contain higher levels of B12 and choline than conventional eggs and are free from antibiotic or hormone residues, things that can negatively affect hormones and blood pressure in older adults. Boil an egg, let it cool, and eat it with a little salt and pepper or a few avocado slices. It's a complete, light breakfast that is incredibly effective for memory support. You do not need to eat a lot. Just one egg each morning, regularly 4 to 5 days a week, is enough to lubricate the connections in your brain. And if you take blood pressure or diabetes medication, you should have boiled eggs instead of fried or scrambled to reduce stress on your liver and heart. Consider this a gentle, easy-to-follow habit that brings noticeable results after just a few weeks. Because your body does not need more complexity. It just needs to be listened to and supplemented with what it is missing: food. Quinoa, rich in protein and doesn't spike blood sugar. There is a paradox that happens very often after age 60. You eat moderately, not too many carbs, but still feel tired, drained, especially after every meal. Many people think the cause is age, but the truth lies in the type of carb you choose. And this is why quinoa, also known as the golden grain, is considered a top choice for older adults wanting to maintain energy without fearing a blood sugar spike. Did you know that most starches like white rice, white bread, or pasta have a high glycemic index, meaning they raise blood sugar very quickly after eating? This not only makes the body suddenly tired after a few hours, but is also a silent cause of diabetes, belly fat, and cognitive decline. Meanwhile, quinoa does the opposite. It is rich in plant-based protein, fiber, iron, magnesium, and essential amino acids, yet has a low glycemic index. This helps you have steady, sustained energy without feeling sleepy or drained in the mid-afternoon. Luis, 70, from Arizona, had prediabetes despite not being overweight. His doctor suggested replacing white rice with quinoa 3 meals a week. After just 2 months, his HbA1c level dropped significantly, and he still felt strong, not hungry, and did not need to snack like before. He joked, "Quinoa is as small as a sesame seed, but its power is like a cup of coffee." Quinoa is also very versatile. You can cook it like rice, mix it into salads, make a morning porridge with almond milk, or lightly stir-fry it with vegetables for dinner. Just half a cup per serving, and you have a portion of clean protein and stable energy for several hours. What is special is, quinoa is gluten-free, very suitable for older adults with sensitive digestive systems or those with arthritis or skin inflammation. It also contains flavonoids, a natural anti-inflammatory compound that helps soothe aches and pains without needing painkillers. If you are looking for a rice alternative that is light, supports blood sugar, and helps your body feel stronger, then quinoa is an option you cannot overlook. Try a dinner with quinoa cooked with mushrooms, carrots, and a little olive oil. The feeling after eating will be remarkably different. Light, alert, yet full until the next morning. Food. 4. Almond milk fortified with calcium and vitamin D. After 60, there is something many people start to notice more clearly. Bones feel more fragile, your back aches easily, your teeth are more sensitive, and some gloomy days make your mood plummet for no reason. If you have experienced those things, you might be lacking 2 crucial nutrients that the body needs, but are easily deficient in older adults: calcium and vitamin D, and something gentle, easy to digest, and does not cause bloating like cow's milk, is almond milk fortified with calcium and vitamin D. Did you know? At this age, your body no longer absorbs calcium as effectively as before. And without vitamin D, the body cannot guide calcium into the bones. The result is gradually weakening bones, an increased risk of fractures, especially in the hips and spine, areas that directly affect your mobility and independence. The story of Marlene, 72 in Seattle, is a gentle but important reminder. She used to get frequent night cramps and felt bone pain when climbing stairs. After a checkup, her doctor concluded she was severely deficient in vitamin D despite a full diet. The doctor advised her to switch to almond milk fortified with D3 and calcium citrate, 1 glass each morning. The result: after a few weeks, the muscle cramps significantly decreased, her sleep was deeper, and her mood also noticeably improved on less sunny days. What makes almond milk ideal is that it is lactose-free, suitable for people with weak digestive systems or those who bloat after drinking cow's milk. At the same time, fortified almond milks often contain up to 45% of the recommended daily calcium intake, plus vitamin D3, the most absorbable form for older adults. You can use almond milk in many ways. Drink it directly in the morning, mix it with oatmeal, add it to a fruit smoothie, or even use it to cook quinoa porridge as a delicious and nutritious method. A small note: choose an unsweetened almond milk that is clearly labeled fortified with calcium and vitamin D3. This way you will avoid excess sugar, which can increase diabetes risk, while still getting the necessary nutrients. Caring for your bones is not just for women, it is a gift of health for everyone after 60. Because when your bones are strong, you not only move flexibly, but also maintain your posture, confidence, and even a stable mood. Food. Fresh apple with peanut butter for lasting fullness and rich energy. Have you noticed that after age 60, sudden hunger pangs in the morning or mid-afternoon not only make you feel tired, but also cause your blood sugar to dip or spike erratically? Snacks are essential, but not all types truly help you stay full and maintain stable energy. There is a seemingly simple pair, but it is a golden secret for older adults who need to maintain alertness and stable blood sugar: a fresh apple with peanut butter. Why this combination? A fresh apple, especially a mildly sweet red or green variety, contains a lot of a soluble fiber called pectin. This substance not only helps slow the absorption of sugar into the blood, but it also supports digestion, cleanses the intestinal tract, and reduces bad cholesterol. Meanwhile, peanut butter, with its unsaturated fats and plant-based protein, helps slow down digestion, keeping you feeling full longer without feeling heavy. Clarence, 69 in Florida, once shared, "I often got tired mid-afternoon and had to make sweet tea to stay awake. But since my son suggested eating an apple with a spoonful of peanut butter at 3 o'clock, I feel stronger, no longer restless or irritable from hunger like before." Indeed, the combination of slow carbs from the apple and healthy fats from the peanut butter creates a kind of dual fuel, providing both quick energy and keeping you full longer. This is especially important for older adults, when the body begins to struggle with maintaining stable blood sugar levels, if only eating sweets or simple starches. You do not need much, just one medium apple, sliced, lightly dipped in 1 to 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, is enough for a nutritious, delicious, and convenient snack. If your teeth are sensitive, you can choose a soft-baked apple or sweeter, crisp gala apples that are easier to chew. Choose a natural peanut butter with no added sugar or salt, often labeled just peanuts, or natural peanut butter. This way you avoid additives that cause high blood pressure or unnecessary water retention. This is a snack that is not only good for energy, but also easy to take with you when you are out, at a doctor's appointment, or simply enjoying while reading a book or watching TV. Food. 6. Unsweetened Greek yogurt supports digestion and preserves muscle. Perhaps you have heard the saying, "A healthy gut is the foundation of a healthy body." But after age 60, the digestive system starts to slow down. Food takes longer to digest, causing bloating, poor absorption, and constipation becomes more frequent. In addition, muscles also quietly begin to diminish bit by bit, making you weaker without a clear reason. So is there a way to both support digestion and help you preserve the muscle mass needed to walk, stand firm, and live independently? The answer lies in a light yet extremely effective food, unsweetened Greek yogurt. Unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt has double the protein content, helping to maintain and restore muscle, something older adults greatly need. Each small container, about 5 to 6 ounces, can contain up to 15 to 20 grams of protein, equivalent to a large egg or a small chicken breast. The story of Linda, 74 in Portland, is a clear example. She found it hard to stand up after sitting for a while and often felt tired after simple tasks. Her doctor advised her to supplement with protein regularly each day, and one of the simplest ways was to eat Greek yogurt in the morning. She chose the unsweetened kind, mixed with some blueberries and flax seeds. After just 6 weeks, she noticed her body was more flexible, her digestion was smoother, and she had less bloating after dinner. Another plus is that Greek yogurt is rich in probiotics, beneficial bacteria that improve the digestive system, soothe intestinal inflammation, and help the body absorb nutrients better. This is a factor many older adults are lacking because long-term medication use, like antibiotics, blood pressure, or diabetes drugs, can easily unbalance the gut microbiome. Unsweetened Greek yogurt also contains calcium and vitamin B12, supporting bone health and the nervous system. Two foundations for healthy living after 60. You can have this yogurt in the morning or as an afternoon snack combined with walnuts, fresh blueberries, or a spoonful of cinnamon powder to enhance flavor and stabilize blood sugar. A small note, choose the kind labeled plain Greek yogurt, unsweetened, on the packaging, avoiding pre-mixed varieties with added sugar and artificial flavors. This is an uncomplicated, easy-to-eat, refreshing food and is especially suitable for hot days or for anyone needing to regain strength without consuming too many calories. If you are still watching and find these tips helpful, please comment with the number 6 below to let me know. And if you have not subscribed yet, I encourage you to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you do not miss new videos. Your support helps us continue creating more helpful and inspiring content. Food. Baked sweet potato, rich in fiber and vitamin A. Do you remember those winter days in America? When all you needed was a hot baked sweet potato to warm your soul? Not just delicious, a baked sweet potato is a simple dish that holds many health benefits, especially for people over 60. At this age, one of the problems you may face is constipation, poor digestion, dry skin, and gradually declining vision over the years. And the sweet potato, seemingly a humble food, is a gentle yet very effective savior. One medium-sized sweet potato contains nearly 4 grams of fiber, most of which is soluble fiber that helps soften stool and support bowel movements. This is the type of fiber that older adults' bodies often lack, especially when meals are low in vegetables or when using many medications that cause constipation. Dennis, 76 from Ohio, had long-term digestive issues that made him feel heavy and eat less. His son suggested adding a baked sweet potato to his lunch instead of white bread. After just 1 week, he noticed his stomach felt lighter, his skin was less dry, and especially his craving for sweets decreased significantly. Besides fiber, sweet potatoes are also extremely rich in vitamin A in the form of beta-carotene, a substance that helps protect the retina, enhance vision, and slow down macular degeneration, a leading cause of blindness in the elderly. Vitamin A also helps maintain healthy mucous membranes in the nose, throat, and lungs, protecting you from respiratory infections, especially during the cold season. Additionally, the characteristic orange color of sweet potatoes indicates antioxidants, which help reduce joint inflammation, slow cellular aging, and support healthy, glowing skin. You can prepare this dish very simply. Wash the potato, bake it whole with the skin on at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 45 to 60 minutes. When cooked, you can eat it with a little cinnamon or a thin layer of almond butter. It's warming, delicious, and needs no added sugar. You should choose organic deep orange sweet potatoes, as they contain more beta-carotene. If you have diabetes, use half a potato and combine it with protein, like Greek yogurt, to keep your blood sugar stable. With all these benefits, the sweet potato is not just a humble food, but a part of an energy strategy specifically for older adults, helping you live healthily, digest well, and maintain independence with every step. Food. 8. Blueberries. Antioxidant-rich and memory-boosting. Have you ever walked into a room and suddenly forgotten what you intended to do? Or, while telling a story, been unable to recall the name of a close acquaintance? Those moments make many people after age 60 feel anxious, that their memory is slipping away bit by bit. But there is something few people know. The brain also needs the right food, and one of the most effective superfoods for nourishing the brain is a tiny fruit, the blueberry. This deep purple berry contains an extremely high level of anthocyanins, a group of powerful antioxidants capable of protecting nerve cells from damage caused by aging and free radicals. Research from Harvard University once showed people over 60 who ate blueberries regularly had a memory decline rate that was slower by up to 2.5 years compared to those who did not. Elaine, 71 in Boston, had difficulty concentrating while reading or remembering small details in conversations. Her daughter advised, "Mom, try eating a handful of blueberries every morning as a dessert." She started doing so, and after more than a month, she noticed her mind was clearer. She was less absent-minded, and her mood was notably more positive. Besides supporting memory, blueberries also help increase blood flow to the brain thanks to flavonoid compounds, improving the connection between brain regions related to learning and emotions. This helps older adults maintain their ability to learn, remember, and perceive more clearly in daily life. Furthermore, blueberries also help stabilize blood sugar, protect the heart, and reduce inflammation, factors closely linked to brain health in older adults. And thanks to their low glycemic index, you can safely enjoy blueberries without fear of a sudden blood sugar spike like with other sweet fruits. You can use fresh, frozen, or dried, unsweetened blueberries. Sprinkle them on Greek yogurt, add them to a morning smoothie, or simply enjoy them as an afternoon snack. Delicious and healthy. If you take blood thinners or have kidney disease, consult your doctor before consuming large amounts. To avoid interactions or oxalate buildup. In a world where memory can fade with the years, every blueberry you eat is another small brick helping to rebuild your clarity and independence. Food. 9. Homemade granola provides stable energy. Have you ever felt you needed a quick, convenient snack, but still wanted it to be healthy, not too sweet, and not cause fatigue after eating? After 60, your body reacts very clearly to foods with too much refined sugar or simple starches. Eating them gives you a boost, but just a few hours later, you are completely exhausted. Therefore, if you are looking for a light meal that keeps you full, provides steady energy, and is easy to prepare at home, then homemade granola is the solution you should try. A granola is a combination of oats, nuts, like almonds, walnuts, seeds, like chia or pumpkin, and a few dried fruits. When lightly baked and stored properly, this becomes a natural, clean energy reserve that doesn't cause blood sugar fluctuations. Janice, 68 in Colorado, used to have a habit of eating pastries with her morning coffee. She often fell into a state of fatigue and lethargy by midday. After consulting a nutritionist, she tried making her own granola. With no added sugar, just rolled in oats, walnuts, cinnamon, and a little coconut oil. Since then, she feels more alert, stays full longer, and especially has fewer prolonged sugar cravings. The greatest strength of homemade granola is controlling the ingredients. You will avoid the sugar, industrial oils, or preservatives often found in prepackaged granolas. Additionally, whole oats contain beta-glucan, a type of fiber that helps slow glucose absorption, reduce cholesterol, and support the immune system. Nuts are rich in unsaturated fats, which help protect the heart and increase joint flexibility, something very necessary for older adults. You can use homemade granola in many ways. Sprinkle it on Greek yogurt, eat it with almond milk, mix it into chopped fruit, or simply use it as a snack while walking or reading. The method is also very simple. Mix oats, nuts, a little olive or coconut oil, some cinnamon powder, and maybe a little honey if you want a mild sweetness. Spread evenly on a tray, bake at 325 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 25 minutes, stirring once halfway through. Let it cool and store it in an airtight jar, and you have an energy-rich food for the whole week. Granola is not just food, Rashid. It is a way for you to proactively create a steady, healthy, and sustainable energy source. And when you know exactly what you are putting into your body, you are also reclaiming control over your own health. Food 10. Vegetable smoothie with protein powder, a quick nutrient boost. There are days you wake up late with not much time to cook, or you simply feel tired and do not want anything elaborate, but your body still needs to be refueled. In those moments, an option that is both quick and packed with nutrients is a vegetable smoothie combined with protein powder. Many people think smoothies are just for young people or gym goers, but in fact, for someone over 60, this is an extremely effective way to get energy, support digestion, maintain muscle, and boost immunity, all in one glass. After age 60, a loss of appetite, difficulty chewing and swallowing, or poor absorption are very common. A smooth blended shake with fresh ingredients like spinach, avocado, banana, almond milk, and a scoop of protein powder is not just easy to digest, but also a complete light meal for the body. Nathan, 75 in Oregon, had lost weight after a mild illness. Though he ate regularly, he still felt weak and often dizzy. His daughter suggested trying a smoothie each morning instead of a light meal. He started with a simple recipe: spinach, banana, a few chia seeds, almond milk, and plant-based protein powder. The result: after a few weeks, he gained a little weight, slept more deeply, and felt he had the strength for his evening walks. Why is adding protein powder so important? Because after 60, your body has trouble synthesizing protein as it used to. A protein deficiency not only causes muscle loss, but also affects immunity, slows wound healing, and increases the risk of chronic fatigue. One scoop of protein powder, about 15 to 20 grams, can make up for this shortfall quickly and effectively. A smoothie is also a way to supplement fiber, antioxidants, vitamin C and E, magnesium, and many other important nutrients, especially if you add leafy greens, avocado, chia seeds, or berries like blueberries. Here's a suggested recipe you can easily make. 1 handful of fresh spinach, half an avocado, 1 small banana, 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk, 1 scoop of plant-based protein powder, a few slices of fresh ginger optional, blended smoothly with ice. Drink it in the morning or after light exercise. You should choose a protein powder formulated for older adults or one without artificial sweeteners to avoid side effects like bloating or digestive upset. With 1 smoothie a day, you not only maintain your overall health, but also create a sense of proactively caring for yourself. Gently, simply, but incredibly worthwhile. And with that, you have completed the journey of exploring 10 foods to help you regain energy after 60. But the important thing is not the quantity, but how you apply them to your daily life. If you have ever felt that your vitality was gradually draining away after 60, you now have a small roadmap in your hands, consisting of 10 seemingly simple foods. Yet they can help you reclaim the energy you once thought was gone for good. From protein-rich almond butter into organic, hard-boiled eggs, providing vitamin B12, from blood sugar stabilizing quinoa to almond milk fortified with calcium and vitamin D, each item carries a compelling reason to be in your diet. Then there is the apple with peanut butter, Greek yogurt, baked sweet potato, blueberries, homemade granola, and vegetable smoothie. All are not just food, but positive choices you can make starting today. Because energy after 60 does not come from overexertion, nor from flashy supplements. It comes from the small things, from how you choose your breakfast, from a gentle smoothie, from a spoonful of healthy nut butter instead of a processed pastry. Ask yourself, among these 10 foods, which one do you want to start trying tomorrow? Just one choice each day, repeated, maintained, is enough to change how you feel about your body every morning you wake up. Most importantly, it is this: you can still do it. Age does not take away your control over your health. You just need to start, even slowly. If you have ever felt tired, felt yourself becoming gradually passive, then I hope this video has sparked a light within you. That vitality has not disappeared. It is just waiting to be reawakened the right way. Please share in the comments. Which food on this list do you find most suitable for you? Or if you have already tried one of these, what were the results? Your story could be a wonderful motivation for others. And if you found today's content helpful, do not forget to hit like and subscribe so we can continue to accompany you, bringing information that is relatable, easy to apply, and most importantly, especially for you. Thank you for spending your time with me until the end. I wish you always have enough energy to enjoy each day in the gentlest and most fulfilling way. See you in the next video.